It's Wednesday afternoon and time to turn to legal matters. Part of our commitment to putting Southeast Texas first, we like to ask the judge. We are joined this afternoon by Judge Randy Shelton from the 279th District Court in Jefferson County. Judge, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Jordan?
Doing well. We're going to get right to it. Some interesting questions. This first one, kind of a relationship matter. This person says, I'm in a relationship that's unfortunately toxic, but I don't have the means to leave just yet. She says, if I'm threatened, how far can I go with self-defense?
This is a tough one, Jordan. You can use reasonable force to protect yourself from an imminent threat from another person. There are just so many factors to consider, so this might be as specific as I can get, but imminent means now. It doesn't mean that if someone threatens to kill you next year that you can do something now. Reasonable is proportionate, so you can't shoot someone if they're threatening you with a feather. But to the viewer, you don't have to stay in this relationship, and you don't have to do it alone. There are numerous agencies in this county that can help you. Even your children, they can help. So no one needs to live in fear. You can get shelter, counseling, and legal services, all just there for the asking. So one of the agencies that you can start with is Family Services of Southeast Texas. If you can't find their phone number, I'm sure the station can help you with it.
Oh, it's good to remember that there are a lot of options out there, even if you say don't have a ton of money saved up. Second question involves the election. This person says, I voted early and saw someone clearly wearing a campaign shirt, I'm assuming inside. She said, I don't want to cause any trouble, so I stayed quiet, but who's supposed to be enforcing the Texas law that says no campaign materials in the polling places?
Well, wearing a campaign shirt does sound like electioneering, and electioneering is prohibited within 100 feet of a polling place. Now, at the polling place, there is an election judge and there are clerks. They are supposed to be enforcing these rules, and violation of these rules is a Class C misdemeanor, which is punishable by a fine. Interestingly, it's also a violation of the election code to use certain electronic devices or carry a gun in a polling place.
Yeah, good to remember. We still got a couple more days, early voting through Friday. We have to get to this last question. It's a bit humorous. I know, day before Halloween, the viewer says, how far can I go with my holiday truck decorations? I've got skeletons all over my vehicle, which I think are fine, but my wife is concerned about stage flamethrowers that I've added, and we have the photo. Let's pull that up if we can. You can see the flamethrowers. Skeletons, maybe not a problem. Flamethrowers, I would think you got to park before you could turn those on, right? What do you think, Judge?
You know, how far can you go? I think you're close. A flamethrower. All the vehicle regulations are governed by the Transportation Code, and I don't think there's any specific statutes or regulations on flamethrowers, but there are statutes concerning lighting, noise, and visibility. And another concern, of course, would whether or not the decorations would interfere with the operation of the vehicle or another person's operation of a vehicle nearby. I think the best move here is to check with a Department of Public Safety officer just to ensure compliance.
All right. We're going to have to.
I'd get in compliance on that flamethrower.
We'll have to leave it there. Judge, happy Halloween. See you a day early. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Bye.
If you've got questions, go to 12newsnow.com/askthejudge.